Hi everyone, my name is Blessing. I'm an African. I'm making this video to help a few people, persons who want to be helped. A proverb in my place says that when you raise your hands, you get counted. But when you don't raise your hands, nobody's gonna count you. So, a friend of mine sent me something this morning, and it said that about 4,000 divorce application in Abuja, Nigeria, and this application is coming mostly from married couples who have been married for barely a year, and they just feel that they can no longer make it work. They can no longer be together. But hey, look back 1 year ago. This person was the same person you were killing to be with. You could do anything in this world just to be with this person. But what has changed? Now, this is where some people make mistakes. Marriage is not the same as a relationship. It is never the same. Relationship is like a fairy tale. Marriage is like a reality. So if you are not prepared for this institution, you're going to rush in and you rush out. So some people feel, oh, when I'm getting married, I'm running away from the chores my mother makes me do. I am going to a place of rest and sleep. Oh my God, I'm going to be with the love of my life. Yes, you are actually going to be with the love of your life. But marriage is a serious thing. It's way more serious than a relationship. In a relationship, all you both do is be at your best. You're at your best hair, your best dress, your best look, best perfume, your best behavior especially. And the man, he's gonna be at his best all the time. He's gonna treat you like a queen, open the door for you to get in, pull the seat for you to sit on. For how long is he gonna continue to do that? Okay, I haven't been married for a million years, but about 5 years. And my husband sometimes still pulls the door of the car for me to go in. It's just a kind gesture. And I'm not expecting him to do it every day. Oh my God, I'm going to be like, oh, you didn't pull the door of the car for me today? Nah. And he still pulls the seat for me to sit on. Not like I'm expecting him to do it, but when he does, I'm going to be like, thank you. He's still my kind of gentleman and he's never changed. You know, appreciation. But let's not talk about that. What I'm saying is marriage is reality. Drop your high expectations of each other, because those expectations are what leads to disappointment. And when you get disappointed, you just leave. You cannot continue. So before you get into marriage, like I said, it's like a fairy tale. Everything is lovey-dovey. Marriage too should look like a fairy tale, you know. But hey, this is reality. This same person you would dress to kill just to have a date with, you now wake up and sleep with this person with your stinking mouth. No insults, but when you wake up in the morning, you can be like, good morning, honey. It's reality. You're not going to be like, good morning. Or you're going to rush to the bathroom just to have a brush. For how many years will you do that? This is a lifetime thing, a lifetime commitment. So you see, reality is going to set in. You're going to fart on each other. In a relationship, some people don't fart. They don't poop when he's around. They don't want him to perceive the smell of their poop. For how long will you keep doing that when you're married? You're going to poo. You will fart. He's going to perceive the smell of your mouth. And you're going to do the same to him too. So this is reality setting in. So the things that you never used to see in your partner when you were dating, you're going to see it in full when you're married. During the first few months of marriage, let's say the first 6 months, it's going to be like crazy. Yes, people still enjoy their honeymoon. It's fun, it's beautiful. But then after that, reality is going to set in. And if you don't prepare your heart to set in yourself into the role of a wife, and you're still in the role of a fiancé, hey, you're going to fail. Because a wife is more responsible than a fiancé. A fiancé is going to be like, oh my God, he's coming. Let me rush and make my hair so he doesn't see it messy. Hey, when you're married, he's going to see you pull off the wig and see your cornrow. The cornrow you've made for 3 months. So this is reality. There's no faking like you used to do when you're in a relationship. You want to be at your best. You don't want him to look at any other lady. You just want to be his queen. Yes, when you're married, you're still going to be his queen. There's so much work to do. So much work. It's more work because now the both of you are living together. You're seeing your flaws. Everything happens like... Hey, I thought this guy used to be so cute and sweet. What happened? He's still cute and sweet. This is just him. He can't fake it anymore. Now, this is who I am. The cute and sweet thing is now inside of him. You're going to see him when he's sweaty, when he wakes up in the morning. You perceive the smell of his poop, his fat, and some other habits that you might not feel comfortable with. Okay, those habits he never brought out during the relationship. And you too, the habits you never brought out during the relationship. There are some ladies who don't wash their undies often. You could see them dumping them inside of the house and stuff like that. Or they're a little bit lazy, or they're not too clean. But then, you know, those things, you can hide them for too long. The reality is going to come in, and your spouse is going to know the real you. So it now takes a lot of work on the both of each other's part to work hard to keep up with the communication. You have to work hard to keep up with the attractiveness. You have to work hard to keep up with everything. The communication, like I said earlier, which is very important. Now there's going to be disagreement. There's going to be different opinions. When you are arguing with your spouse, don't argue to win the disagreement. It's not a competition. That is what most people fail to do. They think it's a competition. I want to win you. You can't take the crown. Like, seriously? You should be thinking about peace. You should be thinking about communicating in a peaceful manner. The Bible says, an answer when mild turns away rage. So when you calmly respond to your partner on a topic that maybe you don't really agree on, and you're just like, okay, maybe your partner has a different opinion, and he's also right. You know, we all have different upbringing, and our opinions may differ. So that shouldn't create a fight, cursing, abusive speech, raising your voice on each other. No, every time your voice should be low. Whatever information you're trying to pass to your partner, you have to do that respectfully. So, you know, during relationship, the one is like, he should do everything I want. He should listen to everything I say. He should. No. Now, when you get married, the tables turn. He becomes the head of the family. He becomes your head. And you have to be submissive as a wife. You have to quickly go into your role. Don't wait for someone to tell you. Because if you're still in the role of the fiancé when you're married, that's where the problem comes. Step into your role spiritually and begin to pray for your marriage. Step into your role physically and begin to look good. And then submit to your husband. Listen to him. Allow him to make the decisions. You have the right to make your own opinions. It's not a must that he must do what you say. Marriage is very different from a relationship. And you have to be humble. You have to be very, very humble and calm and mild as much as you can. Listen, there is no gaining like, he used to be, he has changed. No, he didn't change. He just stepped into his role. All you need to do is step into yours. Throw away the fiancé thing, the girlfriend attitude, and step into the role of a wife immediately. Don't let someone remind you. because that is where the spirit of disagreement comes. And if you let that spirit come in, and that's where the devil comes into your marriage. So immediately you get into your marriage, all you need to do is pray. Pray for God to be in your home. Pray for peace. Begin to pray immediately. Don't wait for too long. Pray for the way you want your home to be. Start telling God how you want it to be. Invite him into your home.